Hi everyone and welcome to Positively Kimmie. I am Kimmie. If you are new here, welcome. This is a safe space. And if you're one of my returning subscribers and my besties, hi guys, how are you? I hope you're all having an amazing day. Just got home from the hospital and waiting for me was one of my favorite things. It was a ColourPop package that I purchased, so it was not gifted, it is not sponsored, of the Beauty and the Beast collection. Now, I have a special affinity with Beauty and the Beast. I mean, it's a great story. It was amazing. But I saw it on a play on Broadway one time, and it was outstanding. It was one of the best plays I've ever seen. At one point, you have the forks and the spoons and the plates dancing, and they're spinning at the same time. It was just incredible. So I really wanted to get this collection. It looks like it's beautiful. And what I'm going to do is 2 eye looks. I'm going to put the blush on one side. I'm just wearing my base. I have a little bit of mascara on so I don't look so tired. And my eyebrows on. I've already wiped off my lips. And I'm going to show you everything that I got in this collection, and I hope that you like it. So if you do, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing if you like me and if you like my content, because I would love for you to be one of my besties. So let's get started. The very first thing, if I can find it, that I'm going to take out is this. Now, the packaging is absolutely adorable on this, and this is the Eternal Rose lip mask, and I love a good lip mask. But if you remember the Beauty and the Beast, by the time the last rose fell, Beast had to find someone to be in love with so he could break the spell and return to a man. I mean, when I tell you I love this story, I really do. But it was at the age of 21, and nowadays I wouldn't suggest that for anybody. So this is the packaging, which is very cute. It's reminiscent of the Tarte lip mask that came with the rose on top. But this is very pretty. Has a faint rose smell to it. I've already dipped into this because I had to use it last night because coming back from the hospital, my lips were very chapped. I needed a lot of help. So I'm going to put that on while I'm doing everything else. And we'll do the lips last, and we'll remove this before we do the lips. So it leaves a little tint on your lip. And I think it's really pretty. It is just so pretty. And it says enchantment on it. And this is what it looks like. I'm going to put it back in the box because you guys know how OCD I am and everything has to go back in packaging. And I should really wait till the end of the videos to do those things, but I don't. And again, this is what the packaging looks like. That's the rose in the glass. And this is what it looks like inside. The next thing we got is, oh, how cute. It was Mrs. Potts and Chip. Let me see where the other one is. And we have 2 blushes. One is Mrs. Potts, and the other one is her son, Chip. I'm going to do one. These are blushes, right? Pressed powder blush. One is in the shade Chip, and the other one says Mrs. Potts on it. I don't think it has a shade other than those 2 names on it. So we're going to start with Chip on one side, and we'll do Mrs. Potts on the other side. And I have clean brushes next to me. Who knew? And this is what the outer carton looks like. Isn't that adorable? I mean, ColourPop, you got to give it to ColourPop for packaging. And this one is Chip. And this is the color. And it's got a very neutral tone. And I'm going to take a blush brush. I'm going to use the side for the neutral side. It's pretty. I don't have any blush or anything on, but that is really pretty. Look at that. That's really, really nice. I like a lot of blush, so please excuse me if you think I'm using too much. I probably am. Okay. And the next one would be Mrs. Potts. And if I'm not mistaken, I think she's going to be more of a pinkier color. And this is what, same packaging on the outside. Very cute. And this is definitely like a dusty rose. You guys know I'm all about a nice dusty rose. So I'm going to take another clean brush, and I'm gonna just put that on there. Go like that. Oh, that's pretty. That's a beautiful pink. It's a beautiful dusty pink. Put that up here. So if there's anything pink in this palette, we'll do the color on this side and we'll do the neutrals on this side. And yes, we're going to add more blush because you can never have too much. Well, you can have too much blush, but in my case, I don't think so. So that's that. So that's really pretty. The next thing we have is this gorgeous packaging. Whoa. Excuse me. Sorry about that. The next one we have is this gorgeous packaging. And I thought this looked like a menorah at first, except there's not enough candles on it. And then I realized it's a candlestick right there. And this is the Super Shock highlighter, and it's called Special Guest. It's huge. Look at that. It's really pretty. I have trouble opening things. You guys know this. I'm going to figure out how to open this because I had trouble. It wasn't so bad. And this is what it looks like. I'm going to swatch that. It's very creamy, not the least bit powdery. And I'm just going to put some right here for right now. Oh, that's pretty. Right on the tip of my nose. Do right up there. Right. There we go. And then I'm going to use a highlighter brush. And I'll do it on both sides. So I'm going to swirl. Tap. And this is really pretty because it's not glitter. It's just really natural. Gives you a nice sheen. And look at that. Yes, I go up too high with my highlighter, and that's okay. And I'm just going to put a little bit more on this side. A lot more on this side. I don't usually wear highlighter, but I like this. It's a very natural glow, and I really like the way it looks right there. So I'm loving this right now. So far, I'm really liking this collection. The collection was $99, and I think worth every penny so far, but I haven't seen the palette yet. So let's see what else we have in here. We have two lip kits. One is Belle, I believe, right? This is Grand Adventure. And the next one is Break the Spell, which is the Beast. So we have Belle and the Beast. This is Break the Spell. This is Grand Adventure. And we're going to see what we think looks best. And I'm going to take off the lip mask. There we go. A really nice lip mask. Feels really good on your lips. And I'm not going to use a lip pencil only because I want you to be able to see it for what it is. The first one I'm going to do is Belle. Now, if I had to guess, I would think Belle would be like a pinkish color or something like that. Oh, it comes with two. So we have a gloss. And the gloss is the Ultra Glossy Lip. And is there a name on this shade? Let's see. It is. I don't know why I'm looking because you guys know I can't say. Bookworm. I can see. And then the lipstick. And the packaging is just phenomenal. ColourPop does the best packaging. And this is not so good. Well, we'll see if I disagree with that. And this is the shade for Not So Good. It's pretty. It's a pretty pink. I knew it would be. And I'm not using a mirror, so excuse me if I get the lipstick all over. That's really pretty. That is a really pretty shade. And we're going to put the gloss in the middle. And I'm probably going to go with the Beast because I think I like the neutral side a little bit better. And this is really, that's really pretty. It looks so pretty with just a lip liner and the gloss, or that's a really pretty shade. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that on while I do the more pink side, and then when I do the more neutral side, I will put the neutral lip on. Does that sound like a plan? We're going to try. Then we have this. Let me put this in the right way because it fell before. Because I try and open things now. This is what it looks like. The packaging. Is that not the nicest packaging you have ever seen? Of course, the most iconic scene in the movie when they're dancing and they start to fall in love. And this is Beauty and the Beast, and it's 13 grams. And let's see, it's the eyeshadow palette. And the names on here, I'll read from the back because I know I can't see the names inside. So, oh, I messed something up. I got my finger on one of them. So this is, I got my finger in a few of them. This is what it looks like. Really, really pretty. So on the neutral side, on the pink side, I'm going to go with these shades right in here. And then on the color side, I'm going to go with these. So neutral side, I don't know what I'm going to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with a fluffy brush. And the first shade I'm going to use is Break the Curse. And we're going to do that on this side because we want it to be, this was the pink side. We're going to do it on this side. And we're going to go into Break the Curse. Always do that because you will always find a lot of fallout. And I'm going to use my mirror so I can see. And we're going to go up. I really still need to get my eyebrows done since I've been home from the hospital in the last 24 hours. I have not been able to do that. I need to get my nails done too. And I'm just going to go down. I don't really want to blow it out. I don't want to do anything like that. So we're just going to put that on. That's a really pretty color. I'm going to deepen that up a little bit. I'm just going to add a little bit more because I really want it to be noticeable. And you don't need to use a lot of shades when you're doing your eye makeup. You can use one shade, you could use two shades, you could put that all over your lid and call it a day. And then I'm going to do a sparkle, but a shimmer, but I need to get my NYX glitter glue and I'll be right back. Before I put on the glitter glue though, I want to deepen up the outer corner. And because I went with a darker shade instead of, let's say, going like with this one, I tried that one, it didn't, was very, very light. So I want to use Curious Mind, which is this brown right here, and I'm going to blend it into there and probably also take it under my eye as well. I'm just going to blend it in. I don't want it to be such a stark contrast, but I do want some dimension in my eye. See, so now we have some dimension, and it actually looks like it blends really nicely together. And ColourPop shadows just have a really nice formula, and they blend really, really well. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take like a pencil brush or a flatter brush, if I have one, like a smudger brush, which I'm going to use this one, which looks a little crappy. Actually, that's not what that's for. I'll use this one, and I'm going to take the brown, and then I'm going to take the other color we used, the Break the Curse one. So I'm going to use the brown under here. And I happen to have long eyelashes, so I have to go under. And we're just going to blend any place we need to with that. And we just went under here. And for the rest of it, I'm going to use the other shade to break the curse. Let me just tip that off. And I think that looks really pretty. And now we're going to take our glitter glue. And we're going to use one of the shimmers. Cool. Okay, so I put the glitter glue on. And I'm going to go in with Forbidden, which is this color here, which I think is really pretty. And I'm going to use a packing brush. Let me put this down and do what I've been doing with the... Look at that. ColourPop makes the nicest shimmers. Okay. And that is going to be it for this eye. And now we're going to take off our lipstick and we're going to put on the other one for the other side. So this is the more pinky, mauvey side. It's very wearable. You could actually wear this to work. You could dress it up and you can actually wing it out. You can do a lot of different things with it to make it a nighttime look. And that's what I like about it. So now I'm going to take off the lipstick because we used Belle first. And now we're going to use the Beast. And we will do the other eye. So now we're going to use the Beast. And that, I should put a little bit more of the lip mask on because my lip is a little dry. So let's do that first. But I'm not going to use a lot of it, so it shouldn't make a difference with what I'm putting on. I just don't like anything that dries out my lips, and it wouldn't be too dry if I left it on, but just a tiny bit. There we go. And I could actually wipe that off, but I just want to wait a minute before I do that. What did I drop? I just dropped the lipstick. Hang on. I am going to wipe this lip mask off. I just needed a little bit so it wasn't so dry. And again, I'm not using a lip liner because I want you to see the color as it is. There's nothing on my lips because there's nothing on my teeth, so you know that. And this is called Break the Curse, or Break the Spell. And this is really pretty. I really like this. And this is going to go with the more neutral side. And we'll see if we're going to use a pop of color or not. Put that in the middle. And you can hear people in my family talking. I apologize for that. All right, and now we're going to get our palette again. And on this side, I'm going to use, since I use mostly the mauves, I'm going to do the blues and maybe a pop of yellow or gold. So first we're going to use the yellow. And I'm going to take a fluffy brush, make sure it's cleaned off, which it is. And I'm going to use this fluffy brush. I'm going to go above the eye with the Ballroom Dance, which is this beautiful yellow. So we're going to do yellow and blue, which sounds like a really strange color combination, but we got to see. You know, you have to always see what you're going to do. And that's pretty. Okay, I hum when I do things, so please excuse me. If you're ever wondering what I'm humming, please ask. I'll be more than happy to tell you. And this is really, really nice. So we're going to go up a little bit higher on this one. I'm going to take it out a little bit more. And we're going to go up, like I said, higher with this because I really like the yellow on this. It's a really pretty yellow. And it's got some glitter to it, which normally I wouldn't put glitter on the top or as a transition shade, but I just think it's really pretty. So that's what I'm going to do. And we're going to go down here and just blend it out a little bit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this deep dark blue, and that is Dinner Invite, and we're going to use an angled brush for that. And I'm going to just go on the corner with that. There we go. And we're going to go up, and we're going to go into about 2/3 of the way in. And I'm going to bring it down a little bit. Let's see, why is this not going into my eye? This is the eye that swelled on me when I hit the sink in the bathroom, so that could have something to do with it. Okay, there we go. And that's really pretty. And I'm going to put it under my eye also. I'm going to use this brush and just connect it. Excuse me for not looking at you, but I'm going to go about the same amount in, and then I'm going to use the blue shimmer, the light blue shimmer, which is this one right here. And I'm going to use that, and that is called Book Lover. So I'm going to use my NYX glitter glue. No, this is not sponsored, but it's the only glitter glue that I know of anyway that works as well. And we're going to put that on where we want that. Okay. And then I'm going to use the packing brush that I cleaned off from before. Let me just make sure it's still clean. Yes, it is. And we're going to go, like I said, into Book Lover, which is right here. This is pretty. I don't usually like blues, but it's very pretty. And let's actually put it, get the mirror so I can see. Look at that. Look at that color. This blue is gorgeous. And if you heard someone come in and say hello before, that was my son Nicholas. And we don't see him that often because he travels a lot for his job. So when he comes over, we stop what we're doing for a minute. For quite a few minutes, because I love him and I miss him. And this looks like kind of a duochrome because it's got some green, it's got some blue. Look how pretty that is. And I'm going to put that right under here. I just had a little bit of fallout, which was stupid because I shouldn't have done that. And that is our look for today using the Beauty and Beast collection from ColourPop. I'm going to add a little bit more mascara and I will be right back. So this is the final look with the ColourPop Beauty and the Beast full collection. I hope you enjoyed it. I will show you the different looks. And I love everything that I got. I can do a lot with this. I don't normally like blues on me, but I think it actually looks really pretty, and this is just so wearable. They both are. And if you enjoyed this, I got a stick on my tooth. I knew it was going to happen eventually. If you enjoyed this, please consider liking and subscribing. And if you've been with me this long, I do appreciate you. And thank you so much for watching. You guys have a great day. Be happy, be healthy, be blessed, and most of all, be positively you, because there's no one else quite like you, and that makes me so incredibly happy. You guys rock. Love you.